My first pair of custom shoes. Nice, comfortable. At a point, you could have called them his prized possession. He would do anything to keep them safe. This was them. They were alright, I guess. But I needed a change quick. Because it was your lifelong dream to customize these shoes. First step, get dirty bad mug. These are the shoes we're going to be customizing. The flaw is, since they're old shoes, the paint is literally single-handedly coming off. Like all my hard work, everything I did, for nothing. Hopefully I can get a right, nice red coloring on this shoe. It's a lot brighter than the original color, just because I really want them to pop out. Not like I'm the type of person to make my shoes pop out, but at the same time, I work so hard in them, so I may as well, you know, all these wacky, wonderful ways. Maybe like, oh, this looks gross. But it's layering. You just have to keep on layering your shoes until they look the desired results that you'd like. Now, I don't have to go over every single piece, but I think for the fun of it, I am. I know I promised I was like, I'm gonna do these shoes from scratch. But really, I never said that. I'm just gonna do the shoes how I'd like. Anyway, this week I had dog treats, I got straight distinctions, and I have no work on Friday, which I'm super actually happy about. I'm super appreciative that I just love working hard. Because when you work hard at something you love, it all comes in hand. You know what I mean? A lot of this is with markers, so all the bits tearing off are actually with markers. I've learned my lesson, markers aren't the best. You're probably asking, why have I still got the laces off? Because I trust myself enough to just, you know, with every creation I make, I'm like, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to make a difference. You know, if this video inspires you, then maybe you can go out and customize some shoes. That's what I was always like when I saw these people like Jazza, other people, other artists on YouTube customizing all the shoes. I was like, wow, I really actually want to do that. I never knew what I really wanted to do. So I just kept on going, and here I am now, making a custom shoe, which is probably the happiest I've ever been. But to be honest, I haven't been uploading my usual content because, to be honest, my mental health hasn't been the best, but now it's amazing. So I thought I'd come back with the original content, as opposed to the easy to make skits, because to be honest, I wasn't really feeling YouTube the last few months, and I was like, picked up a camera again, I was like, I have all this nice gear, and I was like, wow, this is great, I should just click record. I know so many people say that, just click record, etc., and your life will be a breeze, but seriously, it's totally and utterly worth it. Me creating a YouTube channel is the best thing I've probably ever done in my entire life, to be honest, up to this day. And I can say that with an amount of confidence that only comes if you just keep on just doing what you love. So, now we're gonna get a black colouring Jim Jam. Oh, I'm in the way, am I? Yeah, look, Jim Jam's in the way right there. I can't believe this. Out of the way! I'm sorry, Jim Jam. That wasn't very kind and nice of me, but really, oh my god, I was about to put my paintbrush in the shoe. That would have been, oh my god, the most Jim Jammer thing of all time. Oh my god. By the way, I don't know. I'm talking so much, probably because I've eaten near to 4,000 calories today. Just take it with a will that I'm trying to bulk out, and it will work. You know, it's like YouTube or anything in life I set my mind to. You just gotta keep on attempting at it, and it'll eventually work out. So the amount of interest I've got, I never thought I'd be one of those gym dudes, but now I am, so yeah, that's pretty cool achievement. But I don't obsess over it. Well, saying that, I probably do. And to be honest, I'm a skinny dude, so I just want to get big. You know, that sounds so strange. Like big in which area? My digital blueprint. It's already been ruined in the shorts, bud. I know all you prefer the long live streams, the long videos, so the long everything's coming back. The long package though, sadly, that's been discontinued since 2007, so let's just keep it at that. Anyway, take your time with shoes. That's what a lot of people get wrong. They're like rushing them and they just look like scribbles. These shoes take hours, so actually taking your time with each individual stroke on your shoes probably has to be one of the most rewarding thing you can ever do. You see, compared to my other shoes, these shoes are actually much more cleaner. You know, they have cleaner lines, cleaner everything, where they don't feel like the lines are being forced / rushed, because I rushed my last pair, and you know, it's kind of like life. You live, you learn, you learn. I've been actually enjoying customizing things more than just, you know, doing the generic drawing, because sometimes the generic drawing, you're like, the only way I can do that is just by watching TV, but then, yeah. I don't know, my brain just goes all over the place every single time. But I need to re-polish. Life's, you're happy in life. If you're happy in life, there's no point in swearing, I feel. And I'm always going, you can't swear, you can't. I know, I'm like, you're gonna put none emoji in the comments. And I know I yap a lot, but sometimes on YouTube as a platform, yapping is actually, you can use it to your advantage, because you can literally just yap. I'm like a certified yapper. I can find a small story and then just turn it into a massive video, perhaps, you know. Most people will be like Sniper Wolf, like, just in silence, like. That's literally all she does on her reacts videos. She just sits in silence. I mean, I'd be embarrassed to make money like that. Sorry, Sniper Wolf, don't dox me like Jags Films, don't come after me. I'm just pointing the fact out. And constructive criticism is a thing in this day and age, so, you know, I can't be slandered too much. But how are these looking? Oh, I actually really like them. I'm actually really happy with how these are going out, to be honest. Wow, that was quite the stroke. Now I'm just gonna let it dry, because I do not trust myself with doing anything else to these shoes. I literally touched my shoe with my toe. Anyway, hey Jim Jam. What do you think of this shoe? Jim Jam, be honest, okay?
My God! That is probably the most childish, artistic failure of a shoe I've ever seen in my entire life.
Jim Jam! It's kind of crazy that I haven't done a full body. I've only done skits in a full body video in, oh my God, who knows how long. Like, actually, I wanted to do videos like this again, but people kept on telling me, now I don't care what anyone tells me, but people were like, oh, you need to stick to a niche, etc. to grow. I know, but this is my new niche. People thought, oh, you do not go to customizing, or blah, blah, blah. But just don't listen to them haters. You know, I talk to them, of course, now, but before when I was doing these videos, I could not. I literally got panic attacks and shivering and anxiety, so much anxiety. I know a lot of people have anxiety, so I'm just gonna go out and say it that anxiety is hard. Every single one of us has something special about one another that we should just blossom. And sometimes all it needs is someone just needs a hug or a compliment. There's been so many times where, you know, that little compliment, all that anxiety build up, so they didn't judge me, they were just loving who I am as a person. The most significant factors people love you as a person is loving your style, loving what you do, just generally enjoying being around you, you know, if they always come up to you at the lunch table. You're a good person, as weird as you are, that's what makes you you, and no one can replace you. Winning at life, and seriously, it's not the big steps like making videos, etc. that makes me happy. The most significant steps is making someone's day, helping someone rather than work on my own projects, which probably isn't the best policy, but you know, at the end of the day, it works. I'm actually trying to add flaws to the design on purpose. That's how cool it looks. Oh my God, I'm actually like adding designs and dribbles to the bottom of the shoe now. Just because I'm like, if it's on one bit, I may as well embrace it. They're not like supposed to be depression emo shoes, but they're like just cool shoes to wear. Oh, I got paint on the ground. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I do that a lot, okay? Don't get paint on the ground, please, peeps. Okay, now I'm gonna do the back. Check that out on the camera. My camera's so clear, just check this design out. Oh my God, I absolutely love my camera. I love my parents, I love everything. One of the last details I want to add. Adding some like ice cream sprinkles to it at the same time as adding like the whites of the eyes to be brighter. You won't believe this, Jim Jam's gone to sleep, the lazy guy. Oh my God, the Deadpool's eyes dripping. Spilled some paint, how do I show you this? Oh my God, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Okay, let's go get some, I got this. There. Oh my god, get out. Oh my god, it's gone. May as well continue, peeps. For this segment, I was literally just filling in the gaps. I've got some kitchen towel just to put under while I do this paint, just so the floors are clean. Putting sprinkles of red because, I don't know, I just like that design so much. And it brings so much more color. Subscribe because I'm gonna do my Crocs next. I do videos like this every single week, so consider subscribing. And here are the results.